After Zimmer left the Yankees in 2003, he found his final professional baseball job as a member of the Tampa Bay Rays, becoming a senior baseball advisor to the organization and manager Joe Maddon. And you can see the affection that those players and coaches had for Zimmer as well. Post-game tonight, Joe Maddon talked about Don Zimmer.
Really difficult evening. I found out about the third or the fourth inning. I told the coaches we didn't want to tell the players on the bench at that particular moment. We kind of waited to the end. I just attempted to address the boys. It's not easy. Yeah, we lost a good buddy tonight. I'm totally going to miss his advice. He used to come in here a lot of times prior to the games, and he'd bring me that little bag of Coney Island hot dogs, and we'd sit here and talk about what was going on, and he sorely missed at this moment. When the team was struggling like this at all, I'd always sig him on a couple guys, and always had some great advice. You know, from us to the entire family, so sorry for your loss.
What do you hope he's most remembered for?
His feistiness, fire. He brought that on a daily basis. He always had that look in his eye. He was always definitely engaged all the time in the moment. But it was always about winning. It was always about whatever it took to win. His thing used to tell me all the time, if it sticks in your mind, just do it. In other words, don't vacillate with your decisions. That's the advice that he gave me often.
When you're somewhat of a baseball historian, was it amazing when he would tell stories of Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, I would really, because I've always been a Mr. Branch Rickey guy also, so I'd always engage him in those conversations. And then furthermore, we have a lot of common friends, believe it or not. I'm only 60. But we have a lot of common friends from the time I began scouting in California, in Arizona and California, so we used to talk about a lot of those old-timers. And whenever it wasn't going good for him, I would bring those guys' names up specifically just to get that smile out of him and just to rouse the conversation. Really just a unique individual, sorely missed.
You told me earlier today that he's a baseball treasure and that he could reach out to anyone.
Right.
He could communicate with anybody. Who did he have the biggest effect on, do you think, in this clubhouse?
I mean, everybody. He touched everybody, but I'd say like he had a special affinity to Longo, being the third baseman, and I think Zim played some of that position himself. But up and down the list, he would talk to all the guys every day. And of course, the coaching staff, him and Westy and Foley have been together for a long time, and Davey. I came late to the party. When I came here in 2006, I got to know him, and he was at that time, when we were the Devil Rays and really struggling, he would always work his way into the conversation with me somehow to try to point me in the right direction. So, I mean, he's really touched everybody here. You talk to anybody in the maybe the Yankee organization, any organization that he's worked for, the Cubs, and all his great friends. He's had a great influence on a lot of people.